Talking weather.
Welcome back. Talking weather again.
Talking weather and water.
That's a usual thing that happens every day.
Well, right now, weather and water is everywhere.
It is. And Gary Cupp is here, and he drove over from Paragould. Thank you so much. You were supposed to be scheduled last week, and you had severe weather over there, so it kind of put a damper on everything.
Right, yeah. Didn't get to come last week.
Well, you're here now, and let's talk about the Children's Home Incorporated Bass Tournament.
Okay. June 4th, this coming Saturday at 6 o'clock. We're going to start registration at the Henderson Marina, Lake Norfork Marina, and hopefully get everybody registered. Hopefully a lot of fishermen, a lot of boats. And at 7 o'clock, they're going to go out and catch a bunch of fish, and we'll see who wins. We've got some good prizes lined up, and we just need a lot of fishermen now.
Now, it says here Children's Home Incorporated. Now,
Right.
Is this a children's tournament, or is it a...
No, it's for adults.
It's for
It's
adults
for
now.
adults,
Okay.
but it benefits Children's Homes Incorporated,
Okay.
where I work.
Now, is that a local group or is that a statewide?
Children's Homes we have a campus in Paragould, Arkansas. We've been there since 1955, and we're a residential education program.
Okay.
We have 10 different residential education homes where a couple of house parents, a couple that we hire that are qualified to be there, they live in these homes in a family-style atmosphere, and they take care of kids, needy kids. Now, our kids come from all over. They don't come from just Paragould or just Arkansas. We take kids from all over the United States, but it's primarily taken care of there at our campus at Paragould. But we also have foster care that we're licensed in the state of Arkansas. We've got foster homes all over the state of Arkansas, and we also do adoptive services.
Okay. Is this affiliated with anything, or is it just a standalone?
It's affiliated with Churches of Christ.
Okay.
and
Because I was going to say, this sounds so familiar to me. I know
Yeah.
I know something about this.
Yeah. We are primarily funded by churches and individuals and businesses. We aren't funded by the government, so we save the state a lot of money in child care, and we feel like doing a really good job.
Is it solely supported by churches, or is there grant money that's involved, or not?
We have accepted grant money. We've applied for different grants, and we've accepted a few, but primarily churches and individuals.
Okay. And this is the Children's Home Incorporated. Is it just based in? I know you said you had foster homes throughout the state.
Right.
Is it just is your organization just based in Paragould? Is that where the headquarters is? Okay.
That's where our headquarters
Okay.
are. Yeah, we have a 35-acre campus where our residential education homes and offices are located, and we also have a couple of different properties. We have 2 different farms that are a part of our program that we use our kids to help work those farms, and it's structured so that they're learning skills. They're doing things that will teach them life skills, build their self-esteem, give them opportunities to do things that are going to help them in life with those farms. We also have a youth camp that's located there near Paragould that the Children's Home owns, but it's funded separately. It's a summer camp where kids can come. Any kids can come during the summer, pay a fee, and we give them a week of camp. But that facility is used year-round, either by rentals, with family reunions, church retreats, those type things, and also all of our kids have access to that when we go take them out there to do different things. We have a ropes course located there that we use to help those kids with.
Do the kids all come from the foster care system, or how are they? Because you said you took kids from everywhere,
Right.
not just in Arkansas. So how are they selected?
Most of our kids are placed through private placement. People who have a child that needs a place to go, either because of behavioral issues or abuse, neglect. We do have a few kids who are placed by the state. We work really well with DHS, and so we accept kids through the state, but primarily private placements.
Personal reference type thing. What ages?
The youngest children that we have on campus, I believe, is around 3 or 4. And we have kids all the way up to 18. And some kids will stay with us. When they become 18, they're legal adults. They can choose to leave if they want to. But we have a few who will stay around and who just don't have a place to go. Or they just like the comfort of the setting there, and like our kids, some are ready to go and some aren't. And so we try to be there for those kids even after they become legal adults. we try to move them on and get them out into the workforce and becoming productive in society, but we're there as a safety net for those kids also when they become adults.
Do you ever touch children's lives in our viewing area over here in Baxter
We
County?
sure do. We've had several kids that have. I've worked at children's homes for about 14 years now, and I can recall several kids who have come just from Mountain Home, Baxter County here. We have a foster home here in Mountain Home that is sponsored more or less by the College of North Church of Christ. They had a house that was the property of the church there, and we mentioned, one of our representatives mentioned, we're trying to expand our foster care program in Arkansas and find more homes and more families, and they just happened to have this house, and there was a family going to church there that was willing to do the work, and so they kind of set it up, and we support that. But the college and North Church of Christ, more or less, they take care of that. That's kind of one of their projects. And
if someone is interested in this area, how do they do they need to contact the family here? Or can they contact you?
Contact our offices.
Okay, the main office.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think we've got that information on the screen there.
Yeah.
But our main focus here today is to talk about the bass tournament.
Right.
And are you looking for more participants? I'm sure you are.
Oh yeah. The more we can get, the better. Right now, we would be pretty happy if we had 50 to 100 boats. I know the cystic fibrosis tournament and the bass cat tournament that have been here for years, they'll have 200 to 400 boats. So if we could get 50 to 100 our first year, we would feel like.
So this is your first year?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
Do you do other fundraisers, or is this kind of just a new avenue for you to do some fundraising on the side?
Anytime we can raise money, because that we depend on donated funds to operate. Anytime we can find a good fundraiser, a function that will open doors for us for support, we will try that. And we've had golf tournaments in the past. In fact, we do an annual golf tournament in Jonesboro, Arkansas. But this is our first bass tournament, and we expect that this will go well enough that we'll do this again in coming years.
Oh, we'll see how it goes. And the date again is?
June 4th.
June 4th?
This Saturday.
And there's plenty of time. You'll take entries at the last minute?
Oh, yeah. We will start registration at 6 a.m. Boats will go out at 7 o'clock. So we'll have about an hour there for those who didn't get registration in early, that mailed those in. You can just bring your registration forms with you. If you don't have a registration form, go to our website, childrenshomes.org. There's a link there where you can click and download a form and print that off and fill it out and bring it with you.
As an incentive, what's the prizes?
$1,000 first prize, and then we have cash prizes up through 5th place. We will add cash prizes if we are to get more than 50 boats. For every 10 boats that come in, we'll add another cash prize.
Yeah. What's the cost of being in the tournament? Is it so much per boat or so much per fisherman?
$75 per boat.
Per boat.
boat.
Okay, so a couple of men in a boat kind of thing, typically?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Two-man team, or two-person team. Yeah, per boat. And we've got a lot of sponsors who have helped us.
Yeah.
And a lot of prizes. We're going to have a lot of door prizes that we'll draw for. One prize in particular that I think a lot of fishermen will be interested in is a Yeti cooler. I don't know if you've heard of Yeti cooler. It's an ice chest, but it's the Cadillac of ice chest.
Cadillac of ice chest.
Right.
What
Fishermen,
makes it the Cadillac?
It's tough. And very efficient.
It keeps the ice from melting.
Now, I've never been able to afford one, but
oh really?
Yeah.
They're pretty expensive.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive. This is about a $350, $400 cooler that we'll have.
So it'll be a little bit more expensive than just your styrofoam ice chest.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, like the one you get for $4.95 or whatever.
Right. But we will probably use that prize as our big bass prize. We've got the cash prize for overall fish weight.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll have, even if you don't win the total fish weight, if you've got the biggest bass there, you might win that cooler.
Cool. Very good.
Wow. Do you have a separate prize for like number of fish? Is it all just weight, or is there a separate prize for whoever catches the most fish, even if they're just little ones?
The limit is 5 fish per boat.
Oh, okay. So you just weigh in 5 fish.
And you take the 5
you take your 5
fish
biggest ones. Okay.
that you've caught during the day, and the cash prizes will be given out according to total weight of those fish.
Good.
Well, it shows what I know about fishing tournaments.
Is there any other place that they can they register on a website?
We
Or
don't.
they're-
We're not set up
Okay.
to register on the website. You will have
they
to
can download the
download.
paperwork.
Right. Or there are several businesses here in town who have been real good to place those brochures that we have.
Yeah.
In fact, I've got one of those here. If you see this at any of the businesses around town, or at most of the marinas on Norfork Lake have those. We've also scattered them up in Harrison. I understand you broadcast this
Right.
in
Yeah.
Harrison
Yeah.
also. So there are a lot of good folks that have helped us up there, sponsors and businesses that have allowed us to place these and help us promote.
Directions on how to get there?
To the marina,
Yeah.
Highway 412, right if you're leaving Mountain Home heading east. After you cross the bridge, it'll be immediately on your left.
Okay, right there at Henderson.
Right. It's the Henderson,
Okay.
Lake Norfork.
That's real easy to find.
Okay,
Really
so
easy to find. Okay.
the
All right.
marina there in Henderson. Okay, we're good for that.
Gary, thanks so much for
Yeah.
coming by, and I appreciate you making a second effort to get here.
No.
No problem.
And I hopefully
Best
this
of luck.
has helped you, and hopefully people out there will get the fishing bug and get out there and join the tournament and help the Children's Home Incorporated.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Up next, let's go with Danielle
And Laura.
Babington and Laura Krug talking about Relay for Life. Stay with us.